Welcome to the Lake County Fair Association's annual membership meeting. And what a year or two it's been. 2020's worldwide challenges were felt here at the Fairgrounds. We lost half our staff during the pandemic. While that's not an uncommon story to hear in 2021, it felt like a deeply personal hit here at the Fairgrounds where our small staff was truly a family. We were unable to host a fair in 2020, nor were we able to host 47 other scheduled events. As an event center, hosting even the smallest of gatherings or private events was impossible during the pandemic due to local restrictions. We may have lost revenue, but we never lost sight of our mission: to preserve the past and educate on the future of agriculture, horticulture, mechanical arts, rural and domestic economy of the Lake County community. In July of 2020, we organized our first ever virtual competition to keep the spirit of the fair alive, as well as recognize those who would have competed in that year's fair. As a virtual competition, we naturally turned to social media to promote the event. After receiving hundreds of entries, we opened up judging to the public and over 2,000 people voted. We were also able to put on our first ever virtual livestock auction in 2020, which was so successful we decided to do it again in 2021. The sales featured market steers, lamb, pigs, and goats from 4-H and open class exhibitors. Exhibitors entered photos and videos of themselves caring for their livestock, and it was a great way for the buyers to learn more about them. Our 2021 virtual auction was the most successful auction in the Fairgrounds history.
This past 4-H season, I've enjoyed training my pig, and I've worked hard on improving my showmanship.
I walk her every day and wash her about every other day. I help feed her, I help water her, I help walk her.
I work really hard to make sure my pigs are ready and healthy.
I really like the beef project because it teaches me responsibility and that hard work pays off.
The money I get from the auction will be used towards the purchase of my livestock next year and for college.
The money I earn from the auction will help me pay for college. I will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Platteville to study agricultural business.
I truly appreciate your support of our fair and clubs to help us keep learning and educating.
Thank you for supporting me and the 4-H program, especially after the difficult year we all had with COVID-19.
With the unexpected gap in our schedule, we were able to complete a few projects here at the Fairgrounds. The first was the renovation of the restroom wall inside the expo hall. We added a bit of flair to the wall using recycled materials from the former Titus farm, and we think it looks fantastic. We were also able to update our website. The website was split into two, one just for the fair and the other for the Fairgrounds and Event Center. It makes for a better user experience and allows us to add more information for the viewers. The website's design took inspiration from our rich history. And you may have noticed we also updated our logo. One of our proudest achievements during the pandemic was hosting one of the nation's first and largest drive-through vaccination sites. Over 76,000 vaccinations were administered here from January to June of 2021. Even the governor stopped by to commend our progress. During this time, we were also able to work with the county on storing personal protective equipment necessary to frontline workers during the pandemic. In July of 2021, we were able to host our first ever micro fair titled Back to Our Roots. Trying out a new event like this is always a little risky. We didn't fully know what to expect having a scaled-down event this year, but after only getting the go-ahead to open our doors to events again with a few weeks' notice, we knew this was the best route to take. Our goal with the micro fair was to pull inspiration from our history and go back to our roots by offering a place to once again safely gather as a community and celebrate the core components of our annual fair. We achieved this goal. Since being able to host events again, we've been happy to welcome back a few of our staple events, such as the Garden Brothers Nuclear Circus, the Windy City Cluster Dog Show, Generation MX Motocross, a couple of rodeos, the Arts and Crafts Show, and even an Obanoff auction. In addition, we were excited to host a few new shows like the Slammed Enough Chicago Car Show, Cabin Fever Laser Light Show, Rugged Maniac 5K Obstacle Race, and the Chicagoland Monster Truck Wars. In the past few weeks, we've been focusing on increasing our social media presence, including making a TikTok account. We also submitted 15 entries to the International Association of Fairs and Expositions competition. Results of the competition will be out on November 18th, so keep your fingers and toes crossed for us. Looking to the future, we are deep into the planning stages of February's 7th annual Lake County Craft Beer Festival, as well as next July's 93rd annual Lake County Fair. In this unpredictable world we live in, we may not know what the future holds. But with the hard work of the team here at the Fairgrounds, in addition to our beloved members, we know we can take on whatever comes next.